Hey, bless up, man. How y'all doing? Long time no hear from on the live. I hope y'all doing well. It's been a while. It's been a minute. A lot been going on. I got this fan here, and I don't know if it's gonna be blaring in the try to go for a little while without it. And if I have to cut it on, I cut it on. But yeah, we got a lot going on over here on Eco Nation. But the weather, oh my goodness, the heat. I always say I have to pace myself every single time. I try my best not to be in this heat for too long. The mornings it helps, but it don't help a lot. I'm just trying to tell you, the mornings they help, but they don't help a lot. The evenings they help, but it don't help a lot. And I'm already feeling it. Even though I just cut off the fan, I said I'm going to try to last as long as I possibly can. Bless up, bless up, bless up. What's up, GT Groves? Alaska, what's going on? Can y'all give me a thumbs up, please, if you all can hear me and see me clearly? Please let me know if y'all can hear me and see me. Give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. Tell me whether I'm talking to myself or I'm talking to you all. And if I need to change my angle and my lighting, I'm willing to do so too as well. So y'all let me know whether it's coming through clean and crisp. Let me know. What's going on, Gigi? Hey, bless up, baby. How you doing? Good to see you too as well, Queen. Kathy B, what's going on? What's up, family, man? Thank you, man. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back, man. Y'all pulled me out the bushes. I've had several requests for me to come bring back that Eco Nation live, and I really was kind of reluctant about it. But I saw two people who said, no, don't bring it back. And so I said, hell yeah, I'm bringing it back for sure. Just because somebody didn't want me. So I'm hoping they watching. I appreciate you. I'm back. Y'all put some T's in the chat. If you're thankful for today, you're thankful for what God has given you, you're thankful for life, you're thankful for health, you're thankful for your family, you're thankful for whatever you have. Put some T's in the chat. Let me know that you're thankful, because I'm going to put some T's in the chat, not to me, but to the creator up above. Put some T's in the chat. I know I'm thankful. I'm thankful for every single day, every single thing that I have, every single thing that I borrow, every single thing that I use, and things that I may be encountering and things that I may not even know about, but I'm thankful for it. Shy, what's up? About time. What's up, Shy? What's going on? Good to see you, Shy. Okay, I see Kathy B. You thankful. Life journey. What's going on? Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Good to see you. Good to see you. I see GT. Okay, I see. Okay, everybody think. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead and send them blessings up. Send them blessings up. Send them blessings up. Because whether you know it or not, even when nobody's watching, the creator's watching. D Jackson, what's going on? Long time no hear from. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you all. And I got some thumbs up. Excellent, excellent. So going back to what I was saying, we done had a lot of different things like going on over here on the homestead and everything. And let's see, we planted a whole lot more. We didn't add a lot of more fruit trees like I would, but on Father's Day, I got a great gift. I got a mango tree. And so we're going to take an attempt to, I ain't talking about no little mango tree. I'm talking about big old mango tree. I got an old fat mango tree, and I'm looking forward to harvesting my mangoes in the future. Hopefully, if it can stand this winter. It's crazy. It's like subtropical here during the summertime, springtime, some of the fall. And then last year we had snow. Look at my citrus behind me. My citrus are pitiful. I mean, it cut me back at least 2 years. Just one snow cut me back about 2 years. Everything's starting to come back real nice, but man, I'm telling you, when you got young plants, it takes years off of the growth. So I got to start all over right now. And so that's what I'm focusing on, just kind of keeping everything fed, keeping everything going, keeping everything growing. So I'm feeding them, I'm watering them, I'm babying them again, and I'm just asking and I'm praying for tremendous growth. So if we do have some cold weather coming in, hopefully it won't hit them too hard. There he is. What's up, man? What's going on, man? Yeah, you part of the reason why I'm back. You and a couple other people, y'all's been asking for Eco Nation news that maybe you can or maybe you cannot use. Hopefully you can use it. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Kathy B, thank you too. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you. Part of the reason I'm back here too. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sounds great. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. Now, I don't know. Let's talk about some news, fam. There's a lot going on in the news. I don't know. Y'all tell me what subject y'all want to talk about, what y'all want to kind of go over. I got a few things. I'm going to start it off. I'm going to kick it off. I don't know whether you all know, but down here in Florida, we done had like 11 cases of flesh-eating bacteria. So yes, people are entering into salt water, the warm salt water, and this is not nothing new. This happens almost every single year. All of these events are nothing new. I'm going to talk about people getting struck by lightning. I'm going to talk about flesh-eating bacteria. I want to talk about sharks. We even got a hot spot for every year somebody get bit by sharks. But guess what? They still go out there. I mean, to each his own. And I understand we all like an adventure sometimes. We all like to do things a little bit unique sometimes. But Florida has seen 11 cases just this year with flesh-eating bacteria. Now, some of the causes that they say, if you have cuts and scrapes and open wounds and you get into these warm salt waters, you have a high risk of being infected. So if y'all coming to Florida, you think about getting in the water, you think about getting in the beach, you think about doing this, and you got an open wound, and I know y'all think the salt water will heal it and cure it, but be careful, fam. And if you know somebody that's coming down, you know they got a wound or something like that, be careful because it's real. It happens every single year. And I know a lot of people say, well, millions of people get in the water with wounds, but only 11. Do you really want to take the chance and be the 11? So use caution. Another thing that has caused a lot of this bacteria increase is people eating raw shellfish. Things like clams, oysters, bam, I get it. I was just on a road trip last Sunday, matter of fact, and we stopped. And that was Monday evening. And we stopped by a seafood place. And the first thing they started ordering was raw clams. Then they complained about them because they said these things been on ice too long. And I'm like, just cook the stuff. I get it, but cook the stuff. Please cook it. All in the soil. What's going on, baby? Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Much love to you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. It's very encouraging. It's motivating. It's making me keep on growing. I'm just telling y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Much love to you. Thank you so much. But yeah. So, bam, be warned. You listening while making breakfast, Kathy B? Okay. What you cooking? Look like you put some bacon up there. What's some pancakes and bacon? Okay. Be careful while you're cooking now. But the next thing, some of the symptoms include fever, pain, diarrhea, a lot of diarrhea, blisters. It just, and a lot of time it requires surgery. So it's just not worth taking that chance, fam. If you eat raw meat, try not to eat raw meat. I don't care whatever kind of meat it is. Try not to eat no raw meat. Don't eat it raw. Go and put it in the stove, put it in the oven, do something, cook it, do something. All right, let's go on down to another thing that I want to talk about. Y'all let me know if y'all, whatever subject y'all want to talk about, because it's Eco Nation News, we here to vibe, we here to chop it up. And then I'm just giving you some of my things that I'm looking at that Lightning strikes every single year in Florida. We get people to get struck by lightning every single year. And just this year alone, statewide in the state of Florida, they have counted over 25,000 lightning strikes. And recently, we lost 2 teenagers recently in Jacksonville. And I know we lost 2 people over in Panama City too as well. So, fam, if you're in Florida, you out on the beach, you're having a good time, and you hear some rumbling going on, take your behind inside, please. I get it. You out on the water, especially, remember, typically lightning is going to hit the highest thing, the highest point. You out in the water, you out on the beach. I know that I think the ones over there outside of Panama City, they was like on a sandbar. And just think, you're the tallest thing out there. But so what if you're not the tallest? It hit the water. What you think gonna happen? I know it comes all of a sudden. I know it rains. It's like 1 minute it's sun, next minute the thunderstorm rolling. Just take precautions. I'm telling you, fam, it's not worth losing your life. Like I said, they have had over 25,000. They didn't hit homes, they didn't hit docks, they didn't hit piers, they didn't hit people. So be aware. If you're down here, you're enjoying yourself, think about the lightning strike. When you hear that thunder, know that there's lightning that's present. Okay? So don't take the chances. What we got in the chat? Yeah, Kathy B. I mean, people losing their lives off of things, and it's nature. A lot of this stuff is nature. And so we gotta be mindful, we gotta be cautious, we gotta know what's going on, because what's normal in your state, it may be a little bit unique in our state, because our state, a lot of people, they talk about the beauty and all of this and that, but I'm telling you, nature is real down here. It's more than snakes, alligators, and all of that good stuff, which I heard recently somebody got caught up with an alligator, an elderly guy. I think he was trying to save his wife. They were kayaking, and she tumbled over, and he went in, and the alligator did what the alligator had to do. So I get it. It's beautiful. I get it. It's nice. Just be cautious, fam. Be cautious. Floridians normally play too much when it comes to the weather. Too much unnatural weather patterns to take chances now. I totally agree. I remember when thunderstorms used to come and we hear some thunder. Now I'm dating myself. You know what we used to have to do? We have to cut off the TV, cut off the radio, cut off the lights, and go somewhere and sit down. Now I heard, I don't know whether this was in Florida, but a woman got struck by lightning here recently. She was on her laptop, and the laptop was plugged into the wall. Y'all, I know you be thinking that old folks, they just in their ways, they don't know what they talking about, what they're doing. They survive. It's a reason why they lasted longer than most of us. They know what can and will and can happen. Get yourself somewhere, sit down, get out that window, be quiet, and y'all sit down. I remember it used to be so hot, especially in the summertime. And my big mama, she had just about all the great grandkids at her house on a daily basis during the summer. And man, we had to sit in there. We sit in that dog house, and boy, we'll be sweating. We'll be sweating. Got a bug, letting the flu. I can't tell where he went, but we'll be sweating and stuff. And no TV, no radio. And then if we start playing and hitting each other and playing, and then start giggling and laughing, she'll tell us to sit down and shut up. we had to do the thing, but you know what? We made it. We made it. And a lot of that stuff, we think that it's all fables and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes we think we're invincible, and we don't think that life can come knocking on our door. My thing is, I'm going to try to reduce as many opportunities for that thing to come knocking on my door is possible. Remember when you used to always try to, yeah, Gigi, yeah. And I wanted one, and I shared this with y'all before. You know, I was this close to getting one multiple years, and I would go down because there was a specific launching place down on the Wakulla River, and the Wakulla River, it was so clear, and crystal clear, and it was just beautiful. And yeah, I knew it was gators out there, and there was a lot of other things out there. But I would go down to this launch area early in the morning and talk to the people that had kayaks and just try to learn from them. And I had a coworker who used to do it too. And I messed around and went out there a couple of evenings and a couple of mornings by myself, just to kind of get the feel or see if I can interact with somebody. And all of a sudden, this truck with this you know what kind of flag, Dukes of Hazzard flag, came through there, and they started firing off shots. Okay, and they just tore up the little parking area, just spinning around. And then I said, okay, this was a little fluke type moment or something. And then so a little bit later on, few more weeks or so, I did the same thing, and I guess they had some cameras set up or something, because they knew when I was out there, when I was by myself, and they started doing it again. And I said, you know, the alligators and the snakes don't bother me, but those two-legged animals out there, and I knew a lot of people had houses on the river, and I was just thinking, me by myself, because you know I couldn't get a crew with me. It would be me by myself. Gigi wasn't going for it, so yeah, I kind of bagged off on that a little bit. You know, I kind of bagged off on that. Kayak too close to the water for me. Yeah, I get that, but I like it. I don't know, especially with that the clear river. Yeah, shot kayak. That's right. Y'all check it out. You want to get one, and we kind of launch. We can rent one. You know, we can rent two. You get one, I get one. You know, we can launch it. You know, if I get a friend, I feel a little bit more confident about it. You know, if you with it, let me know you with it. My mom told me the lightning came through her window and knocked the fork out of her hand. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean glad. While she was eating. Glad she survived that one. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, that's a good point. Was it a wooden fork? Was it a? I'm hoping it was a wooden fork or plastic. Maybe it was a plastic fork. But yeah, that's too close for comfort to me. Yeah, you agree. Yeah, I know you ain't. I tried my best to get Gigi to get one with me. That's scary. Yeah, that is scary. But I tried to get Gigi to kind of ride out with me. I was gonna get matching kayaks and everything, and couldn't talk her into it for some reason. I don't know why. Cute. Okay, Eco, can you plan another summer preparation video like you did last summer? Yeah, but I think we need to be prepping for fall, because summer is here. There ain't no more prepping right now. But I got you. I'll look into that. But I think I'll probably be better off doing a fall one, because man, it's middle of July. We going toward. Can you believe it? We already towards the end of July, and I don't know whether it's me and my time and age on this rock, but it seems like a year ain't nothing no more. Seems like a week ain't nothing no more. That darn time ain't nothing, no joke at all. That time is no joke. No, y'all can't. No kayak. Oh, what? We can get 3 of them. Yeah, we can get matching, and yeah, I think we could do that. You know, we could try to plan something like that. Probably, matter of fact, we could probably plan for that like in the wintertime. That way, we ain't got to worry about no bugs, a lot of bugs. We don't have to worry about the snakes. We don't have to worry about the alligators. So y'all think about it. We get together on that. Oh, there you go. Absolutely not. Oh, come on. I thought you was an adventurer. Come on, man. Team Gigi, here we go. Team Gigi, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, be rich. Time is surely flying. And with that said, too, I'm gonna get into the short bites too, because y'all be kind of fascinated about this. Before we get into the short bites, but with this time thing, I'm really thinking more and more about different strategies because with so many things fluctuating, not only, I quit looking at the economy and all that kind of stuff because to me, my journey and the way that we're trying to go out here, I don't care nothing about no economy. I don't care whether the interest rate's up or whether the interest rate down. I'm kind of pulling myself out of that matrix, and some people are with me on this, and some people don't understand that. Now, if you're younger, I get it, but for me at my age and what's going on, even if I wasn't at my age, I wish I would have did this a whole lot sooner. I'm unplugging from the quote economy. I'm prepping for sustainability, for survival, and just peace. I'm not chasing these things that I chased for so long. I've obtained a lot in my life. I done tasted the pleasures of this world, and I want to focus more on spending that as Be Rich talking about time, because time is flying. And even when I plant these trees out here, I got to be mindful. Just like my father, they give that mango. Gigi hooked me up with a big old mango, and I thank God that she didn't give me no little half a gallon, because when I'm planting these trees now, I'm thinking, man, some of these trees I might never ever harvest. Some of them, if I do harvest, I might not be able to be mobile out here to go get it, or I may be. I don't know. But when I was 20, when I was in my 20s or in my 30s, I never thought about that when I planted my trees. I planted so many trees in my life for people and for myself. I never thought about it. I was thinking about, okay, in about 5, 6 years, in about 10 years, I'll be able to do this, I'll be able to do that. But now it's like, okay, this thing's starting to get real. You know what I'm saying? This thing called life is starting to get real. Okay. All right. We're going to get past that because I already know y'all going to team up anyway. What's up, Veggie? What's going on? Good to see you, Veggie. Long time no hear from. I'm sending the boy. See? And he get the rod and we get a net. Yeah, Be Rich might even want to jump in on that right there. I think it'd be better Be Rich if you got a teammate with you. You know what I'm saying? The kayak won't be as bad as if you know you got a teammate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we get out there and go do a little fishing. I send the butt down there to get in the kayak with you. Okay. Send him on down now. Send on down now. I hope he's doing well too. What's up, Tommy Bites? Good to see you, Tommy Bites. What's going on? What's going on? Bless up. That's the goal. Unplug from the system as much as I don't believe you can fully unplug from the system, because I hear people, and I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking nobody, whatever they want to do, how they want to do. I'm just talking about for me. And this is me speaking for me and my family. That's all I'm talking about. I love the convenience of things like electricity, of transportation, some of the technology. I love that stuff. And I'm not saying I'm going to totally unplug from all of that. I still need currency. I still need resources. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't want to have to depend on those things on a consistent basis. If I need water, I have a well. If I need the poop, I got a septic. If I need electricity other than here, I have generators. I have gas power generators. I got solars, and I have other resources. So I'm not just 100% depending on those things. Even up here behind me, I got lights. I don't have electricity running throughout the property. I have solar panel. These are solar panel lights. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to go to sleep when the sun goes down, wake up when the sun goes up. And I just think about, growth and maturity. It's almost like have you ever thought about bamboo? Bamboo will sit in the ground and grow its roots for years. And it'll grow that tap root and it'll get as deep as it can. And you think ain't nothing growing at all. You think ain't nothing going on at all. But you just keep digging deeper and deeper because you know the fruits of your labor is going to manifest and you're going to need to be able to hold that fruit. Just like these citruses behind me. This is Pam. This Pam 2.0 right here. You know what she going to need? She going to need a good system, root system established. She going to need strong branches. The reason why she needs the strong branches to hold that heavy fruit. So I'm willing right now to just go in and do the stuff that people can't see, the infrastructure and things that people can't see. And I can't wait to this winter time. And it's crazy. Now I look forward to winter because I get out here in this wilderness and I go to work. I'm clearing out some more paths and fam. Guess what? We finally have over one mile of walking trails, continuous walking trails throughout the property. I am so ecstatic right there. I could go over about 1.2 miles on the property and never leave the property. And we still got another 10 acres to dig. And I haven't even scratched the surface on that. And I just feel so good. And every time Shaka and I, we go walking through the trails, or every time Gigi and we get family out here, we get the grandkids out here, we all go out here and we walk on our own trail. I don't have to worry about putting my dog on no leash. I don't have to worry about, when I used to live in the city, there was this guy that didn't even live in our neighborhood. He lived over on the other side of the road. And I'm not making this up. He was training his dog. He was a baby Rottweiler. It started out a baby. That baby, he was sweet when he was young. But you could just tell he was training and cultivating that dog for protection. And the protection was not people that look like me. It was against people that look like me, because I would watch people walk by that didn't look like me. He didn't even pay him attention. He could see me walking down the road. I could be way down the road, and you could just see him. You could feel him. It reminded me how I grew up. Back in the days, everybody used to have these German Shepherds and all these other dogs, and they turn them loose on you. Because I'll never forget one time my mama and we was riding the bike, and we was riding by the old high school. And there was once you cross a certain road, you went to a certain neighborhood. And I remember they used to have these big old dogs, and we would ride. And one day we was riding, and she saved my life. She was riding, and then she says, go, 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 go. And she kind of slowed down a little bit because the dog had got out the gate, which was open. He lay there. There was other people walking down the sidewalk, but it didn't fit the description. But the moment we went down that road, he came out that gate, and he went and he bit my mom on the leg, and she managed to get him off. But I remember that like it was yesterday. And it was not just once or twice. We've had times as kids jumping over fences, running away from people's dogs. And that same Rottweiler, he was just like that. He was trained for certain protections. And I would watch him, and this was an older guy. He helped them, but that dog at any point, and the more I walked through the neighborhood as he got bigger and stronger, he started getting a little bit more aggressive. So I would see him, and I would turn and go down another road, and I have to kind of circle around my own neighborhood that I lived in that he didn't live in, and I would have to circle around and hang around and make sure he passed through. And when he come through, he looking. Even though I'm on the other end of that road, he sees me and he's locked in. And if I see him on the other road, like a big main road that we lived on, I would cross the road. I end up having to arm myself because of this guy. And For some reason, he would always bring them through our neighborhood, and it wasn't a good feeling. And so I think about those things as I walk through the trails, as I get my exercise in, as I take in nature. I feel freedom. I feel free. I don't feel pressure. You know, I seen bobcats, I seen different things, and you know what they do? They go run, deers, all of that. They run away. Versus in the city, loud engines. I be walking down certain roads, busy roads. As I'm walking up the hill, they just start horsing their engine, making it loud, or having smoke just pillow out. You know, all that kind of stuff. People with their dogs and different things like that. I no longer have that no more. I just have peace, quiet, and silence. And one thing that I recommend is you work on, if you own land, work on land management. Land management. One thing I learned now that I've been out here in this woods, I focus more on land management rather than landscape. I'm working on long-term growth. I'm letting things just grow naturally. I'm also incorporating certain things, and it's beautiful. And it's a true thriving ecosystem. A lot of people, they come in on my videos, say, man, it sounds like you're in a tropical forest. It sounds like you got, man, there's so many birds. It's so beautiful. It's just nice. And I'm like, if you clear out everything and you just knock everything out and you make this country living like the city, it's fine you clear some space so you can see, but let the natural overgrowth go. Build you some pathway, build you some walkways, build you some entry points, some exit points, some ways in, some multiple ways out, you know, ways that you can exercise, you can fellowship with your family. You don't have to be seen when you're traveling all over your land. You don't have to be, which I need to go into that too, fam. I need to tell y'all about what happened too. Gigi and I, we had an experience at separate times where some things you need to be cautious with living out here in these woods, because things are changing. People, not only are people buying land, living outside of the city, but some of the homeless are being pushed out. Some of the meth heads are going into woods and doing creative things. You're having trespassers, hunters, a bunch of different people. And the hours are off. 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Early sunrise, late sunset. So just because you're out here don't mean you're alone. So just keep that in mind too. All right, let me get back to the chat. I'm sorry, I'm ranting a little bit. Let me get back to the chat. No, I have a boat. Oh, come on, be rich. Come on, bro. Okay, I let it go. I let it go. What's up, Miss Native? What's going on? Good to see you. Bless up, bless up. Timothy, what's up? Good morning, Eco GG Natural and the chat. What's going on? Bless up, Timothy. Don't even get me started about bamboo. Yeah, that bamboo is real, man. Hard to kill too. That's amazing. Yeah, I think you're talking about the trails. Y'all just don't know. I'm so ecstatic that it's been a lot of hard work, you know. I've used my hard hat too, Shy, on some occasions. And the next area I'm getting ready to go through, I definitely got to have a hard hat, because I started it and I didn't have my hard hat on. And yes, some stuff came tumbling down. So I said, let me go get my hard hat. I think I'm gonna wait to it get cooler, because the vines like grabbing stuff. And so when I'm pushing through and I'm pushing some of the smaller trees over with Annabelle, the vines are just they just deadly, man. They just pick up things, they throw things, they break things. And so I have to be mindful with that. So yeah, I'm planning on doing some more miles out here, interchanging paths, and I can't wait to start setting up game cams in different areas and just exploring different areas altogether. So My goal next is to work around the dry pond to get some things kind of cleared out around the dry pond too. And there's some sinkholes over there, so I got to be careful. Or I shouldn't say sinkholes. I think they're caverns. There's some caverns back there, and that's why. Otherwise, I would have had a pond right there because it's a wetland area in a certain section of my property, well down by the dry pond. But there's some caverns down there, and they kind of concern me. I don't want to mess with those. I want to kind of work around that, but I do want to kind of do some trails all around that area because that area looks totally different from the rest of the property, and it's like a mystical forest type thing. So I'm loving that piece too. Appreciate that, Kathy B. I don't know why the Bulls loving me today. We need to talk. Okay, we need to talk about that again. Tell me what you're talking about, Gigi. I don't know what you're talking about. You know I'll be behind in the chat. All right, let's talk about some of these sharks now. So at New Smyrna Beach, July the 18th, 2025, an 18-year-old surf instructor, and we're talking about experienced people. We're not talking about people who are vacationers or non-experienced. This was an instructor. Now listen to this story. I'm gonna show you what's humans. We something else. Now I can't explain us. I try my best not to, but I just look and see what we do. So here it is, a surf instructor. I'm not gonna call his name. Was bitten on the foot while surfing at New Smyrna Beach, known as, listen to this, it's known as shark bite capital of the world. Okay, I'm going to let that marinate with you right now. Okay. Now, every year, we get shark bites. Every year. Different locations. But this place is called the shark bite capital of where? United States. Let me make sure that thing said the right thing. Not the United States. Africa? No, not Africa. New Guinea? No, not New Guinea. Mexico? Not Mexico. The world. Shark bite capital of the world. And you, not only are you instructing people to be out there, but you out there. And it's known to be the shark bite capital of the world. Humans. What made it the shark bite capital of the world? First of all, think about that. Some things in life, I don't have to try. I guess y'all feel that same way about the kayak. But if I know this place is known for shark bites, and even though it's known for shark bites, I'm still out there. Not only am I out there, but I'm teaching people to be out there too as well. Should that be against the law? Now, let me train you on how we're going to surf. But where I'm going to take you to a special place. Now, if you can surf these waters, you can surf any waters. If you can survive these waters, you can survive any waters. What kind of insurance? What kind of waiver? I'm just, all the stuff that's illegal in this world. I don't understand it. I just really don't understand. Maybe it's something I'm missing. Y'all tell me in the chat. Am I missing something? But some of these hobbies and these things, I don't know. We always throwing around laws for other stuff, but not only am I putting myself at risk, but I'm taking other people with me to put them at risk. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I know. We need to talk about the hard head. I got you. Yeah, I got it. He wanted to make the news apparently. Man, I guess he said every year, darn, I didn't get bit. Maybe next year. Let's try for next year. I mean, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Hey, Brenda King, how you doing? I bet he don't look like a. That's why I ain't gonna call his name. So I mean, y'all Google it, y'all find it out. Dumber and dumber. Wait a minute, who would be the dumber? Who would be the first dumber? Is it the instructor or is it the person say, okay, I'll go out there? I mean, I don't know. Even if I'm skydiving, I'm gonna tell you how I am, which I doubt if I ever would do anything like that. Nothing knocking against it, but I want to know the pilot. I want a background check. I want a flight history. I want to know what kind of plane. I want to see the service on the plane. I want to know who putting the parachute in. I want a background check. I want a blood type. I want credibility. Have they ever had one that didn't unfold? Also, I want to know how it's packed. I want to see you pack it. I want to see you fold it up. I want to see how you fold it up. I want to see, make sure I got the strings and all that. Maybe we can jump from off the house first before I jump off the plane first. I want to make sure everything has been checked. I need to see the checklist. I need to see who is checking the checker. I need to know who instructed who gave who. I need to know some information. So if you're taking me out there and I don't know how to surf, but you're taking me out there to surf, where we going? I'm finna Google it. I'm finna check it out. I'm gonna get me a drone. I'm gonna fly around there. Where we going? We're going out there. It's a reason why God gave man intelligence to create a swimming pool. Why would God give us the gift to say, man needs swimming pool? Man needs to create a place to hold water. Why would this divine gift of intelligence be bestowed upon us? Why? In this swimming pool, we will put chlorine to kill away bacteria. Oh, that's the first thing we talked about, flesh-eating bacteria. And what we will also do, we will have a shallow side and we'll have a deep side for the ones that really can't swim. You mean to tell me man came up with that all by themselves? No, you can't get me like that. There's some things in his life that we were given and we was afforded the intelligence to create. Guess what it was for? Who in the world said, what we need are airbags and seatbelts. That's what we need. No. So you created something to replace a horse, and not only one horse, but multiple horses, up to 1,000 horses. And something tells me you need a cage, you need seatbelts, you need airbags, something. It wasn't by osmosis. It wasn't because we love being safe. We don't love the adrenaline. Something gave man that divine inspiration to take care of yourself, because apparently we ain't got enough sense to take care of ourselves. So my question is, if you got a swimming pool and they even got so fancy, you can go to some of these parks where they got waves. They create waves in the pool and all that good stuff. Now, if we can do that, why in the world do we want to go out there with a rope tied upon our ankle that's connected to a floating board and be out there in the deep, deep water? And even though you see fishes, I be in shallow in Panama City. One thing about me, I'm not going too far out there, and it don't take too much. But I remember one time I was out in Panama City, and we saw what they call manatee. I don't know if you used to swimming with manatees. I don't know if you ever been close to a manatee. I don't know if you ever smelt a manatee. I don't know if you even been rubbed up against with a manatee. But a manatee ain't small. And they say that the manatee eat plants. That's what they say through man's observation, right? I don't know the man that came up with that they don't eat meat. I don't know who studied manatee. I don't know their name. I don't know what their accreditation. But I know when I was in that water, I seen something big and something massive and came close to me, and I immediately walked on water and I made my way to the shore. And guess what? I didn't get like deep into that water no more. I got just ankles into that water where I could see. Now, you don't have nothing. People like, you don't have nothing to worry about. Manatee wouldn't hurt you at all. Manatee wouldn't do nothing to you. Fresh on the news, on Eco Nation News, Eco broke a record. Mauled by a manatee. Manatee were never known to be flesh-eating animals, but for some reason, Eco tasted pretty good. I guess he ate his vegetable before he went out there in the water. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to increase my chances on getting caught up. Maybe you got more bravery than I do, and I applaud. I ain't knocking it. But me, I ain't taking the chance. And I don't care what he said, she said, none of that stuff. When something scares you, run. When something make your bubbly guts inside and they asking you to do something, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, come on. Peer pressure means nothing to me at all. And I can tell by the chat, peer pressure don't mean nothing to y'all because I can't get y'all in the kayak with me. Bad as I would like to get y'all in the kayak, can't get you in the kayak. So you have definitely passed the peer pressure. And for those of y'all who are influenced by others, listen to that gut. And when that butthole puckers up just a little bit, listen to it. Because it's something telling you that maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe that was a little scary. Maybe I need to rethink what I'm doing. I'm just saying, fam. Y'all tell me what y'all thinking. Miss All in the Soil, what's going on? That's why we need to stay out of okay, point proven. I mean, hey, I don't know. Yeah. I haven't gotten one. That's y'all done talk me out of it. I watch people on which YouTube got some fascinating videos. If y'all ever get a chance, check out. It's a guy, I can't remember his name, but he kayaks in some beautiful locations, all in caves, all in little areas with lagoons and lagoon shaped like hearts and all that. It's just beautiful places. Yeah, y'all check it out. Some people sign up for that adrenaline rush. You know what? Once again, I think the best adrenaline rush you can get is take your teenage child who just learning how to drive and you let them and teach them how to drive. It's a lot of things that we could do that another adrenaline rush. Imagine that you getting ready to you see a wasp nest on the edge of your house and you get your ladder and then you get some spray and you don't know whether that spray is going to hit that bad boy the right way or not. It's a lot of things that you could do for adrenaline rush. And me personally, some stuff is way too risky, just way too risky for me. But everybody do their thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody do their own thing. No, you are not missing nothing. Okay. I thought it was me. I appreciate the confirmation. Appreciate it. He dumb. They dumb for following him out. and you know what, Gigi? It makes me think about, even right now in these current situations, y'all. Think about this. Since when you cared about some of the stuff we be looking at on TV? I ain't gonna name nothing. I'm gonna let y'all fill in the blank. Since when we cared about that? Since when have we followed if certain people, an 80, 70-year-old person doing something, and we curious on what they doing and how they doing? I don't know. I think if you follow people that don't make good decisions, and if you keep following them, I gotta ask. You gotta question your own self. I'm just asking. It's certain things I don't have to do. It's certain things I don't have to experience. Certain things I don't need to know about. You know, dang. Since we in the beginning we talked about the interest rate. The interest rate is at 12.345%. It is the highest it has been in my lifetime. I don't care. Why don't I care? I ain't borrowing nothing. I'm sick of borrowing stuff. I'm sick of borrowing money. It ain't even money. I'm sick of giving my time for stuff that I can't afford. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of saying I'm going to slave for the next 5, 7 years of something that won't even last that long to just say that I got it. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I got buckets. Okay, it break down, fix it. I got another bucket, it break down, fix it. And guess what? The money that I'm not spending every month, you know what I need to be doing? Pretending like I got a payment, pretending like I got a car payment. I need to start putting, if I don't have a car payment, or if I don't have a boat payment, if I don't have this payment, if I don't have whatever payment of something I want, pay it every month and then just save it. And then after a while, guess what? You got the money. It's delayed gratification. That's all it is. But if you got the money, or if you're willing to sacrifice your time, you're willing to give up all of your flexibility and freedom for that stuff, that's fine. That's on you. That's on you. I've done it. I've done it for years. Still doing some of it to this day. Still doing it. But the moment I can break free, you best believe I ain't trying to get into nothing else. Period. What's up, Toy? What's going on? I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I figured y'all wouldn't even miss all that. Do y'all understand how much traffic is on YouTube? I really feel like you wouldn't even miss this because it's so, YouTube is busier than 75, Interstate 75 going south. It is busy. When I tell you this internet got so much stuff, I can't even hardly see none of the channels I've been watching for years. I gotta physically go through and try to find them. And even when I do searches now, they still don't come up. Some of them still don't come up. So it's just that crazy right now. And they say it's getting even more. I forgot how many billions of people are watching per hour on YouTube. And it's real. Walk on water, you best believe it. Best believe it. Yeah, you get afraid enough, you move fast. If a boat can do it, I can too. That's right. That's right. I'm not about to. You know, I ain't good with the acronym, but I think I got that one. I think I got that one. Nah, man. You know, it's kind of like you walking at school and you on campus and all of a sudden people start running and you don't know why they're running and you kind of run. But you're asking questions at the same time. What's going on, y'all? You know, I'm running too, but I need to know where I'm running from. I need to go see it. I ain't finna find out. I ain't finna find out. Remember the dude saying in Spanish, it looks like a cow. Yeah. They say cows eat. I don't know. Have anybody got bitten by a cow? I don't know. Cow got some big teeth. Have you ever seen cow teeth? I get it. It ain't designed to cut meat. But something tells me if you piss a cow bad enough, a cow probably bite you. I don't hang around. I don't try to antagonize a cow. They say it don't eat meat. They say a cow is just like sheep. I still say sheep. I don't want to find out. I try to be at peace. I just really try to be at peace. Y'all clowning. Let's see. I don't go in the water. I go in the water, but I even the little fish is biting at my feet and stuff like that. You know, that kind of bothered me. I remember one time I was kind of like in some water, kind of wading in the water, and one time I kind of got about right here up to my chest, and then all of a sudden I felt something that didn't feel right. Kind of rub up against me. And I don't know what it was, but it's like, that's weird to me. I don't like being out there and stuff rubbing up against me and stuff nibbling on me, and I can't tell what it is. I can't see what it is. And then have you ever seen them videos where people out there in the water and then somebody got maybe a drone or something looking overhead and you see like sharks and all kinds of stuff swimming around? I don't like playing around. And you don't need that much deep depth in the water to encounter sharks. You don't need that much depth. And we already see they get up on the beach. If they want something real bad, they get up on the beach. So yeah, I thank God for inventions. And I think we really need to take more embracement into swimming pools. What's up, Gardner? It's great. Good to see you. Good to see you. I saw a couple just recently push a huge gator away while they were in the kayak. Yeah, I think that was at night too. That don't make any sense at all. I saw them, I think they was doing like a selfie type thing video, if the same one you looking at, and then the gator just kind of, okay, y'all done talk me out of the kayak. I get out of the kayak. I mean, I don't know. It was a thought for a minute, but yeah, I think I seen that one right there. Well, first of all, you're going out in the water at night. I don't understand that at all. You know, some things I really don't understand. Where we at? Bear with me. I'm trying to. The sun that came back out. It's hard for me to see now. Teaching little Gigi. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so let me move a little bit, y'all. This sun shifting on me. Excuse me. Let me just move around a little bit. I ain't got enough shade over here. I trying to be somewhat in the sun. Trying to be semi in the sun, so I wouldn't like a spot on your screen, but we're gonna have to get it on the shade. Yeah, I remember that, Gigi. That's why I say you want an adrenaline rush. So I've kind of worked with all my daughters with driving type thing. You know what I'm saying? And little Gigi, she always been like a little bundle of energy. You know what I'm saying? And so one day I come up with the idea. We was in the parking lot, and the driveway. We was in our driveway at our last home, and I had this idea of just showing her, how to bag up and how to, move the vehicle. Because I think I probably washing cars or something like that, washing my cars. And so I put her in one of the SUVs, and I sat her in there, and she sat in there, and I talked her through it. I walked her through it, and we practiced before we even tried to put it engaged in a gear. And I felt pretty confident. I felt pretty good. Like, okay, I think she got it. We practiced. We did the lawnmower thing. She did good on the lawnmowers and different stuff like that. So I think she got it. I think little Gigi ready for this. So I don't know. She was probably 13, 14 years. I don't know how old she was. She was young. And so all I wanted her to do is to bag up just a little bit away from the house. And y'all can already tell this ain't going right. Okay. And when I think about it, it might not have been the best idea. But she's in the driver's seat, and I'm standing next to her, but I'm outside of the car. The driver door is closed. In the beginning, it wasn't closed. I was walking her through it, everything. And then I closed the driver door, and the window's down, and I'm coaching her through the whole thing. And she pressed the brake like she's supposed to. And she grabbed the gear shifter. She put it in reverse like she's supposed to. And I told her, keep your foot on the brake. because we were not going to involve the accelerator whatsoever because it was on a little slight incline, right? So she put it in reverse. And for some reason, I don't know whether it was the spirit hit her. I don't know whether it's a person talked to her in make-believe land, or I don't know. I don't know what happened, but for some reason, before I knew it, she pressed the accelerator and I'm being drugged down the driveway. And all I see is my neighbor house cross the road, and I'm just being drugged while she's like, and I said, brake, 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 brake. And she just flooring the motor like, and I'm like, oh, and I'm hollering, I'm screaming, and she just, her eyes big as silver dollars, and I'm looking, I'm being drugged, and I'm praying I don't let go because I'm gonna get ran over. And I reached in there and I slammed it back in park. And I turned the wheel because we were just about to go across the road and up the embankment. And I just turned the wheel so it'll back up into our yard. And we made a complete stop. And even when we stopped, guess what was still going? The engine. I said, take your foot off of the gas. And yeah, I don't know who was scared more, her or me. But I think I was more scared because the excretions that were left. Yeah, I don't remember when that happened, but I remember that happened. But yeah, adrenaline rush. That we was talking about adrenaline rush. That's why we got off on that. So yeah, you want to get adrenaline rush. There's other ways you can do this thing. Trust me, fam. It's all kinds of ways. Yeah, that teaching little Gigi to drive. Yeah, I later on I told Gigi. I said, Gigi, can you, because y'all kind of relate, y'all both Aries and all that kind of stuff. Y'all kind of mannerism a little bit like can you kind of work with little Gigi on the driving thing, when she get ready to drive that thing, and cause I can't do it no more. I just can't do it. So because of big Gigi, I mean, should I say big Gigi? Grown Gigi. I said grown Gigi, not big Gigi. Because of grown Gigi, little Gigi now is an excellent driver. Little still too fast for me. I still don't enjoy like riding with her, but at the same time, she'll get you where you need to go at the same time. Yeah. Like Richard Pryor on the movie The Toy, when we walked into the water with I remember that. I forgot all about that. I remember that. What's up, B Rich? Appreciate that, man. I will come help you build a kayak pond in the secret garden. You can even, you know what? If I did do a pond, now y'all got me concerned because down here stuff like to find its way to the pond. So I don't know if I would kayak in the pond either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because things find its way to water around here. So I don't know. Y'all kind of talked me out of the kayak thing, so I probably won't do the kayak. Maybe I'll do a little John boat or something. I don't know. Y'all got me now. Well, I don't know if I want to do the John boat. I have to figure something else out. I have to figure it out. I bought a 5-person below up boat, but going to fill it with spray foam so it will never pop. Yeah, that's kind of a rough thing if you're out there and something pop it. You know what I'm saying? Miss Native, my sister, and her husband have a bass boat. And I wave to them. Yeah, Gigi don't like that water, You got a reason though, Gigi, when you think about it, man. That water, you get that sickness that you be getting on the water, and I think for all our culture, we done did enough boating in our life, period. So I understand if you don't like water. I get it. Brenda King, I don't know whether I say hey to you. Hey, Brenda King, good to see you. I don't run from much of anything, but if you see me running, you need to run too. Hey, I don't care who you are. If I see some people running, I'm gonna be trying and running to try to figure out what's going on. And if if I don't find out what it is, I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. I'm scared enough if the jellyfish. Oh, them jellyfish ain't no joke. Um, I mean, that's some pain now. I got tapped a couple of times in my life. That jellyfish is no joke. For real, for real. Boy, they were bad in the Bahamas, boy. Gigi and I, we went to the Bahamas, boy. They were just stinging they behind. A little boy he was out there. They had like a little private island. Um, we took a cruise. Royal Caribbean had like a private island and stuff. And this little boy, cause they had like jellyfish sting that you put on. They had a box because everybody was getting stung. They had like some, I guess, oil or something you put on you. And boy, the little boy kept going. He'd go out there, get a stain. He'd come out there, put it on him. Then he'd go back out there, get a stain. He'd go back, put it back on him. And then he'd go get a stain, go back and put it on. Like I said, everybody built different. Guess how many stones it took for me? Y'all put in the chat how many stings you think it took for me to come out of the water. Put it in the chat. I'm curious to see if y'all can guess the right number. How many stings it took for me once I got stung. In my lifetime, I've been bit by a donkey, a horse, and a copperhead. I want to say something in native, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say that. I was thinking something. That's the silly me came out. I'm just being silly, so I ain't gonna do that. What's up, Jerome? Big Bye. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Thank you for all the information, Larry. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Man, appreciate y'all. Y'all making a comeback worth the comeback. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it might took me 5 months to make what I'm making. No, I'm just clowning y'all. Appreciate that though. Seriously, appreciate the support. Come help him build my pool. Here we go with that pool. Another job. Gigi does. Oh, you talking to Gigi? I'm gonna get out your business. No, I'm a husband. I need no shit. No, let's see what you're saying for real. Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. Let's keep going. Let's get off the pool for Gigi. Okay, y'all get off that now. Let's keep it moving. Yes, fam, man. It's annoying. YouTube trying to force us to buy premium. All right. Gotcha. See, I tried to tell him to leave it to me. She would have never tried. Yeah, Gigi always had the right answers. Always had the right answers. If y'all could have seen his face. You get a kick out of that, don't you, Gigi? Get a kick out of that, don't you? Yeah. Well, one thing about it, we all survived, nevertheless. We all had some little rocky starts and bumpy interceptions, but we all survived, though, nevertheless. Thought I had seen a ghost. I thought you were looking at a ghost, Gigi. Yeah, I thought I was gone. His poor heart would be okay, Gigi. All right, yeah. We don't need no more description of that. That's old news. Yeah, and y'all laughing. Y'all please don't feed into that. What's up, Country Hustle? What's going on, man? Good to see you. You did the same thing you said. That's wild. Teacher driving is not for the week. Oh no, it's not for the week. Hell no. That street one. All right. All right. Let me see what other news I want to talk about because we need to change subject. All this about uh, me being drugged. I don't like being drugged. Tell you that. So a lot of people been talking about this cloud seeding. People thought that people were just, oh, cloud seeding. That's not real. Oh, what do they call them people? You conspiracies. Oh, here we go again with conspiracy. It's amazing, y'all. Ever since 2020 and then the years after 2020, all this stuff we've been talking about for years about stuff happening, about different things, and different things make you sick, different things make you better, different things make you sicker, things make you even sicker. Watching these floods and watching the rain, watching the snow, 7 inches of snow in Florida, something is wrong. Oh, flooding in Dubai in the desert. Oh, that's just the freak of nature. That's just a freak of nature. Or maybe it's a freak up in the air playing with us, right? Come on, fam. I'm just saying, it's toying with weather. Ain't no need to read no almanac. The almanac finna go out of business. For real. Because nothing is normal. Nothing is normal. I had a conversation with this guy, and boy, he was just so fascinated that I was telling him, he was sharing some story with me. I was sharing some story with him. He living off grid, about me living off grid. Oh man, I would have never guessed looking at you, this and that. I would never. And I'm like, what does that mean? Living off grid. Oh man. Then he went to tell about the EPMD or not EPMD, the PMD. Y'all tell me what the stuff is, man. About the outage, and then he went to telling me about if a nuke hit and what's going on over across the water, and if they hit us with a nuke and this and that. Fam, once again, this is eco. This has nothing to do with you, but it's certain things I ain't wasting my time preparing for. It's certain tragedies I'm not wasting my. Well, if you build this, and if this hits you, and then you can wait past the fallout, and even though your skin may deteriorate, and this flesh-eating virus come over here, it's certain things I ain't preparing for. Nuke coming. It was great being here. It was great knowing you. Off to the next one. It's some stuff I'm not gonna say. Okay. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Now, one of the things is some people do certain things, right? They got these tunnels down up under the ground, right? They got these store banks of stuff, and no one talks about, like right now. Have y'all ate y'all 2020 food yet? Y'all stored up food? Hello, y'all there? Have you ate your 2020 food? You better eat your food. You can't store that stuff forever now. And you better check it. Y'all been canning. Y'all was canning back in 2020. Have you checked that stuff? Have you ate some of it? If not, guess what's gonna happen? It's just gonna go to waste. Well, I might eat it in 2030. No. Everything that we touch, feel, smell, touch, see is what? Fam, y'all been with me long enough. It's corruptible. Haven't y'all heard the story of the man that had so much and he kept building bigger barns and bigger barns and bigger barns? You can't take this stuff with you. And I asked them this simple question because I need, maybe I'm not well educated. Okay, you down there in the ground, you're sealed tight, you got air, wherever your air is coming from. I don't know where your air is coming from. I'm not well knowledgeable about this stuff, but boom, it hits. It hit, boom. The plant's destroyed. The ground is shaking, earthquakes, and I don't know if you can even get out of that bad boy. Sometimes we got these shelters and you can't even get out of them. because the tornado just put all kinds of stuff on top of the hatch and all that kind of stuff. So, but let me stay focused. Let me stay. Everything is annihilated, right? Now you got your stock down there. You got however you getting your air, you're getting your air. You got water, tons of water. You might even have some in there with you coming from the outside. I don't know. But the last time I heard about radiation, they still suffering from radiation before I was born. But maybe I don't know. Like I said, I'm not skilled on none of this stuff. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But my thought is I'm preparing to dig something in the ground. I got to figure out where I'm going to get that. Maybe I got oxygen tank. I don't know. I used to be a respiratory tech. I know you got to have a lot of oxygen to store up for. The big question is that I had with him, and he could not answer this. You're down there, right? Noah had a bird, and he sent birds out to go check whether it was good to come out or not. My question is, you down there, how do you know when to crack the hatch? How do you know, okay, the nuke hit on such and such day, the fallout, after the fallout, everything died, everything dead, and then now it's in the environment, it's in the water, it's in the ground, it's in the seepage, and I don't know what survived, but whatever survived probably looked like something I don't never want to see in my whole life, and the moment it sees me, it's probably going to devour me. But I don't know, is that a year? Is that 6 months? Is that 3 months? Is that 4 months? That's 5 months? But you cracked that hatch. And you did all of that. And then you crack the hatch. And it's like, you suck in all the stuff that you cost us was avoided. And then you lay down to sleep. Or you just suffer. You just suffer. And there's no one else out there. There's nothing else out there. I'm just trying to understand. I maybe I'm missing something, y'all, and y'all help me in the chat. Maybe I'm missing something. I'm trying to understand what's the goal. Some stuff I just don't understand, like this, like the surfing thing, and like I'm gonna try to jump from this plane and do this, so I'm gonna jump off the ledge of this mountain, and I'm gonna glide myself on through here. And it's some stuff I don't understand. So help me to understand this. Is there a time frame on when to crack the hatch? Is there a time frame on after the nuke hit? Help me with that. Some of y'all way more knowledgeable than I am, and I'll give it to you. I just want to learn. I'm trying to learn because it really don't make no sense. Here we go. See, I tried. Okay. Let me go down to the chat. I'm missing something. Let's see. Y'all help me now. Scary but funny. I did some similar. Okay. Family man teaching the daughter how to drive. I was instructed to take her to Magic Mountain. Let her go in the golf carts. Smart. She did good on lawnmower and all that kind of stuff. I thought she was kind of ready at the time. I let my husband teach all three of our children. Okay. Y'all help me with the nuke thing. I'm trying to understand what's going on with the nuke thing, because maybe I'm missing something. Because if I need to go dig a hole in the ground and then start stocking up on the ground, y'all teach me something, because I'm trying to understand. I'm way behind on chat. I see the one. Yeah, I'm way behind. Okay. One time, you're right. If you answer one to the stings, you're absolutely right. One thing about Florida sun, it is here and it is prevalent. Should have got up under them trees, what I should have did. But hey, I'll be giving y'all a 2 or 2 at the same time. That way y'all see 2 at the same time. Let's see. Said Eco, I have a great sense of humor too. Oh, nah, it was a sense of humor, but I don't know. I'll leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Yes, I get a huge kick out of it. Okay. Sifting some salt. What's going on? Charlotte Urban Gardener, what's going on? Bless up, bless up, bless up. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you for the love. Really appreciate that. Eco, one day I was taking my daughter to drive and she almost turned left on a green light, but she didn't have the green light arrow. That that shook me up, but I didn't show it to her. Yeah. The question is, what did your draws say after you did that? Did you see a nice crease where you didn't iron? I don't know. What did your draws say after that happened? Just curious. Um, not EPMD. I don't know what they call them. They call them something. Appreciate it. Thank you, Gigi. Appreciate that. Let's see. Eat it and replace it yearly. I'm telling you, man, some of these people still holding their stuff from 2020, man. I be looking at, I see on the shelf, oh, in the last 2 and 3 years, you did all of that, and then you left with a lot. Oh, you end up, some folk got meat still sitting up there in the cupboards. Try to give it to the dog. The dog even look at it like, Y'all better be careful with that. Because all these, I get it on the prepping thing. I believe you need to be prepared for certain things, but I think we need to be realistic about what we prepare for. Because some of this stuff crazy, man. And my question is, even if you survive, what you gonna do? I'm like, okay, I survived the nuke. I'm out here. I'm out here. Ain't no greenery. Ain't no trees. Can't drink the water. But I'm out here. I survived. And you look at what paint does or what pesticide does to the environment. Can you imagine what a nuke does? All of a sudden, my eyeball pop out. That Walking Dead lifestyle does not look fun to me. No. You get out there, and the time you get out there, you'd have made it through all of that, and all of a sudden your arm start melting, and your face start drooping, and start slobbing at the mouth, and start sweating, and yeah, I don't know what. Just get it over with. I'm just get it over with. It's coming. Oh man. And I'm like, okay. I don't know. For me, nah. Y'all saw GG. Yeah, she tried to be slick, tried to be smooth. But she brought me some water though. She know I was burning up out here. I got up this morning, went and cut the grass and did some yard work, and I ain't cooled down real good yet. And she know I'm like an old Oldsmobile. I overheat real easy. All right, EMP, electromagnetic pulse. Now, I think that's dealing with the thank you, Toy. I think that's dealing, if I'm not mistaken, y'all let me know. That's dealing with electricity, right? That's the electricity. If the lights go out, I get that. I'm good. Lights go out, send them out. Internet go out, send them out. I'm good, right? Some people say, you think you're good, but you ain't good. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't know how long I'll be good, but I'll be good, if that makes sense. I definitely wouldn't be panic mode. Out here for some years, I wouldn't even known if it went out because we used to, when we used to go to work, when we lived out grid, they'd be like, y'all got lights? Because we ain't had lights. And I'm like, oh, we ain't had lights in years. We wouldn't have never known, especially after a hurricane or something like that. We wouldn't have never known. I tried to tell him do this live indoors. He's like I said, leave me alone. But I almost had to tell her to pull over because I could tell she had tents up also. Yeah. I mean, that's why I say the adrenaline rush is real. It's so many things you could do. It's so many things you could do without putting yourself out there in that water with no sharks and all that kind of stuff where you can get that adrenaline rush. It's just so many things you do. What's up, Doug? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's up? What's up? I appreciate you catching that replay. And y'all try to share it out too, fam. Share it out too. That helps too. EMP can disrupt communication and damage electronic equipment. EMP, such as a lightning strike, can physically damage objects such as buildings and aircraft. Thank you. I love smart people. I do not like hanging around unintelligent people. Thank you so much for enlightening us. So it's not the EMP, but it's the nuke. I ain't prepping for no nuke. I don't know. Can y'all raise your hand if you're with me? I ain't prepping for no nuke. Well, don't you want to come over in this cave and do that? No. I sure don't want to be cooped up in no cave and then turn around and still die. I done survive y'all and now I walk out here and I'm just fall out. No. Let it take me away like Calgon. I mean, for real. Some of that stuff is just too much for me, man. I ain't finna go in no hole. I don't know what's going on. Do y'all understand the kind of rocking? An earthquake could happen after that thing hit. I mean, you got tremors. I don't even want to think about it. Period. I can't breathe. No. I'm good. And he couldn't answer that because I asked him. I said, sir, the only thing that throws me off about people that do prep for that, I said, I ain't knocking nothing you doing. I ain't knocking your situation. But you prepping for a nuke to hit, my friend. And you tell me you got your bunker and all that kind of stuff. I just got one question. Really, I had two, but I just got one question. When to open the hatch? When you know how you know when do you know when to open the hatch? And he was like, oh, you'll know. And I'm like, okay, all right. That ain't a good enough answer for me. That answer is unsatisfactory for me. That's just me now. That's just me. Maybe I'm off somewhere. It will take at least a year to restore power from an EM. Okay, it'll take a year. So could I do a year with no electricity? And why would it take a year, though? I'm just curious on that. I mean, I don't know. Florida pretty good with restoring power. I'm just, maybe I'm missing something. Right down the road, if they hit Lake Seminole generates power. Then we got power. I don't know. A year. Y'all think y'all could make it for a year without power? I believe I could do it. I really believe I could do it. I believe I could do a year without power. We did 2 years without power, but we had gas. Now, I get it. I can't get gas without electricity because what's going to pump the gas? I think people will start to siphon gas, but a year is a long time. I ain't gonna lie to you. A year is a long time. So would it be comfortable? No, it wouldn't be comfortable. I would have to spend days like this up in the woods. I have to dig trenches and get somewhere real low and moist and probably Yeah, yeah. I think a year would strain a lot of people. I think if we had 1 year with no electricity, some people, especially on oxygen, on certain machineries, they would have a hard time. Yeah, that 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 would be kind of scary for a year. But I think you can prep for it. I believe you can prep for it. I got solar panel, so I would have some kind of fans, and make sure you get your fans, fam. Don't have everything hooked to the grid. All I have is my AC unit. No, get you some box fans, get you some portable fans, get you some personal fans. Gigi and my daughter, they got these cute little portable fans that you can hook up to a USB and charge. And they work pretty good. I like them. I really do like them. They personal fans. But that's what you do with prepping. You get little stuff. And one thing I be begging people to do, it's fine if you can afford it. It's fine that you get your whole house set up with on solar to that solar system. But I got problems with that. One problem is as a person that has been off grid, most of those systems are still connected to the grid, and so they can still be managed by somebody else, which was probably interrupted. And most of them don't have battery backups. Another problem I got with that is if you are without power, you need mobility. You need mobility. You need mobility power. If I need to walk up here and I need to run a drill, or it can be battery power, but I still need a way where I can charge it. That means I got to bring everything back down here, charge it, and then go back up there. Having you different units, small units, individual units. Have your unit, one unit, and one person got their own personal unit they charge. Each family member got their own unit. To me, that works a whole lot better than just having that one system and everybody pull off that one system. And then when that one system need to be charged, everybody down on that one system. I think you have to diversify when it comes to really prepping for that kind of thing. You need to have multiple systems and multiple ways to generate energy, you know, as many as you possibly can, period. All right, Doug, going back to work. I got you, man. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. So many things to do besides, oh, she's still in the kayak. Okay. I'm going to send you one through Amazon. I don't know exactly why, but that's what the professional said. Gotcha. I'm just curious on what would it take that it'll be a year, because a year is a long time to be without electricity. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta go through the winter, you gotta go through the summer. Depends on what region you in. That could be real challenging. You know, if you're in certain regions, that could be a big challenge. Um, Extreme heat regions or extreme cold. And like I said, right now, all the instability with the weather, man, you never know what to expect. Yeah, we could do more than a year, even if we couldn't get gas. I feel the same way, Gigi. I didn't want to misspeak, but I felt like we could do more. We could at least do a year. Definitely. I agree with you. After the EMP, it would take a lot longer than a year to get power back. I don't understand. See, I don't have the knowledge about it. I don't understand it. Like what would set it off? You know what I'm saying? I know you said lightning or whatever. I also heard somebody compromising the grid, but I are we just connected to one source? I thought like Canada, they used to during the tariffs thing, they used to light northern, eastern, and then some of upper Midwest. But I thought we had multiple grids that powered the country. So I don't have a lot of knowledge on that. I just listen to a lot of people say things, and then I be scratching my head because I don't understand it. I'm trying to prep for if I don't get a check this week, or if I lose my job, I'm trying to prep for a storm coming here, and I need to do something for about a good week or two. I'm trying to prep for stuff that I just seen in my lifetime, and some of that nuke stuff, all that nuke. I still ain't heard nobody say nothing about no nuke. So I'm trying to understand. Y'all help me when to pop the latch, man. I need to know when to pop that latch. How do you know when to pop that latch? Can't tell me you got a little window out there, because you don't need no window when no explosion like that. Trust me. And so I'm just trying to understand, get to understand at least. Live off grid for a while. It will help you get real creative. Yeah, you better believe it. You get real creative. There's a movie, Blast from the Past. A father built a bunker for his family. They stayed down there for about 30 years because he thought the world was ending. I don't know, man. Family man, talk to me. Would I want to stay in a bunker for 30 years? I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting older. Maybe I'm just mentally preparing that I ain't gonna be here forever. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's gonna be one way or the other. I'm gonna have to leave here, and maybe I feel more. I don't know. That's almost like, okay, class example. I think I'd rather not with a population. Let me correct this first. But I think I'd rather be in prison. I ain't talking about just in no cell, but I'm talking about the whole environment. Because you get out on the yard, you go walk the yard, you go to canteen. You know, you do a little thing in prison. Not necessarily with the population, but in a bunker for 30 years. I don't know. To me, that's worse than a life sentence, man. That's rough. No sunlight, that's gonna kill me right there. I mean, I need my vitamin D. I gotta have it. Air, no birds, no trees. I don't know, man. Drinking out of a water bottle every day. I don't know. How much water? 30 years, how much water, cuz? I'm like, I get movies, I get this kind of stuff, but let's be real. First of all, where your air coming from? Because if your air coming from out here, you might well be out here. That's just me. I remember my mom, bless her heart, when 2020 came, she's a nurse and everything. You know, she been baptized by the system and all that good stuff. She been trained properly. And she was like, you better not be going outside. You out there playing in the garden and doing all that stuff. You better get on inside. She was talking about 2020, right? And I said, Mom, you know I love you. I respect you, Mom. But if I can't go outside, I might as well just go and get out of here. If I can't go outside, you mean to tell me there's a pandemic? During this time, we didn't know nothing. We were just watching people. Like my in-laws lost over 20 people. My uncle, his in-laws lost nearly about 20 people. And they was dropping. They were going to funerals for months, right? It was so much uncertainty. Friends, we were losing friends. We were losing acquaintance. It was uncertain. And when she said, you better not be out there in that garden, because I was in my backyard every day. That's when we first started out. Well, I started my YouTube, Eco Neighbor, in 2020. Before then, I was just a YouTube observer. But in 2020, I started Eco Neighbor. And when she told me that almost broke my heart. You know, it's almost like when I was a child on punishment. You know, coming out, you can't go outside. And I was like, Mama, let Calgon take me away if I can't go out here, because if this air ain't fresh, or if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, because I cannot stay inside. I can't stay inside. I wasn't built for inside. Never was. Turns out it was a plane that crashed in the area. He had no idea that it was safe to come up because he couldn't see anything above ground. I think, family man, you just answered my question. How do you know when to crack the seal on the bunker? When the food run out? When the air run out? How you know when the air run out? Can you breathe? I can't breathe. Can you breathe? Hey, you wake? You sleep? Like, how do you know? How you know? I think we need to crack the seal. Ain't got nothing to drink, got nothing to eat. And what the smell like, man? What the smell like in the bunker, dog? What the smell is smelling on in the bunker? And you think I'm gonna do that for how long? 90 days in the bunker, 30 days in the bunker. It's people that I go on trips with, and we 1 or 2 days out, and I'm like, I am sick of them. I cannot imagine in a bunker. 30 days is too much. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. I gotta check that out, family man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Everything would be fried with the EMP. Everything with a computer chip. Be rich. Be rich. Chat, all the chat. Do y'all understand what y'all saying? I'm not saying y'all wrong. I'm not saying you don't, but sometimes I believe we just been misinformed. Because I can't help me understand it. Okay. Everything fried. What's doing it? Everything fried. Man, they send laser beams or whatever. I mean, everything fried. My car won't crank. It got a computer in it. My coffee maker won't work. It got a computer. Or is everything that's plugged into the grid will be fried? Help me to understand it, because I'm trying to. Some stuff, people do stuff, and people got knowledge. This is almost like what I was talking about the instructor, man. When people give me information, I'm questioning. Cause I don't know if y'all pay attention, but OpenAI be lying the butt off now. OpenAI, I told y'all months ago, it ain't only prejudice, but yes, it be lying. It be misinforming. It be making stuff up. It kind of like this. It's some stuff that I have. If I put down the answers now from stuff that I was taught when I was young, the test would be wrong. I would fail the test. It was truth at the time because it was given to me. It's just like somebody say this work been cited. This document has been accredited. It's been proven. Who proved it? I don't know that person. I gotta some stuff. I gotta really see. I don't have to experience everything, but I gotta see, because I'm trying to understand. Bing. Damn, my car won't start. The coffee maker ain't working. I ain't got no electricity. My internet ain't working. Help me to understand everything with a chip in it. Because even my old radio from back in the day, that mean they ain't gonna work. What did that? I'm trying to understand what did that. Because my battery dead in that thing over there. My battery dead in that one. But it's not working now. I mean, I ain't saying that y'all right or wrong, but I'm just, some stuff just don't add up. The math ain't mathing. So I'm preparing for something that to me don't really make too much sense to me, because I ain't the smartest cat and I get it, but I'm still spending a bunch of time prepping for nothing ain't working. Ain't nothing working. Help me understand that, y'all. Okay, here we go. 10 suitcases EMP strategically placed around the country can shut the entire country down. I'm learning something, y'all. Now, when I learn, I ask questions. And they always taught me no questions are a dumb question. That's what they always taught me. So I ask questions. And people be like, man, you spend that knowledge, you spend that knowledge. No, I'm regurgitating something somebody done told me or somebody taught me or something I have experienced. That's what I'm doing. I'm regurgitating. So 10 suitcases around, he said, the country of the world. Let me make sure I ain't misquote. The entire country. So that's around the United States. Suitcases of what? Suitcases of what? I'm trying to. EMP will burn out solar and everything with computer type chips. Y'all, I ain't understanding. Y'all talking about computers and chips. I'm not computing what you're saying. It's a suitcase delivered, boom, solar panels out. Basically, all electronics, anything that got wiring, electronic, anything that's electronic is gone. Pacemakers, microwaves, everything just gone. It just don't no longer work. That's what y'all telling me. So somebody put a suitcase somewhere. I don't know what's coming out of the suitcase. I don't know what's in the suitcase. I don't know how the suitcase connects to my unplugged microwave over here in the shed. Or where my old ride at? My old Bernice. Bernice got over 300,000 miles on it, and it'll crank up right now, but it ain't running because I ain't got no battery in it. But you telling me that suitcase gonna communicate to Bernice and say everything fried. And then somebody told me that there was a movie where somebody stayed in the thing underground for 30 years. I'm just saying some of this stuff starting to mix up with. It's hard for me to absorb and to understand. And I ain't trying to be funny, but it's hard for me to understand. And if I don't understand, it's hard for me to prep for it. Because I don't know how you prep for that. Like, how you prep? So now I ain't got no solar panel. Now my well won't pump no water. Fan won't turn. Solar panels won't work. Power generator won't work. Can't do the two-way communication. Can't do the radio. Can't do basically nothing. Nothing. That basically what y'all telling me coming from a suitcase. Whatever suitcase did. That's what y'all telling me now. I'm trying to understand. Y'all help me. Continue to help me. Let's just say I know some that work over at NASA. Okay. I done met some people work at NASA too. I live in Florida. Okay. And what is that telling me? Now we got NASA coming in here. Okay. So we got suitcases, we got NASA, and an EPMD. I'm trying to wrap the thing together because if I need to prep, I need to start now because I'm trying to figure out what I'm prepping for. Before I go, 4-day bags and cages can protect electronics from an EMP attack. I suggest everyone take a little time about preparing for an EMP. EMP fry all circuits. So is that like those bags where the you get like computer boards or different things like that where those like it ain't tinfoil, but those chrome like bags, is that kind of bag you talking about? So if they in that bag, then they won't get fried, what you're saying. But if anything outside of that bag, they get fried. I'm trying to understand if we electronics, because we are electrical, how we ain't gonna get fried? But just the stuff around us. I'm asking a question. How my heart ain't gonna stop? How my pulse is gonna continue to pulse if you telling me that? So I get the bag. I don't put myself in the bag, but I get the stuff and put the stuff in the bag, and it'll be okay, but I won't be okay. But I will be okay. because I'm human versus electronic. But I am electronics because that's where it originated from. I mean, we were the first robots. We were the first living beings. It's electrical pulses all over. Right now, I'm grounding. I mean, help me to understand, fam. Right. Okay. I got you. I got you. So now I know what I need to do to prepare. I gotta look that up on the type of bag. If a nuke hits, all bets are off. I don't know. I don't know how you would survive that. Me neither. And if I did, what would I want to? So why am I using my time to prep, man? I'm just trying to understand. I keep saying I'm leaving. Yeah, because you feeding the fam. But I need us to be like childlike. That's what the creator created us. I need us to go back to child, because I'm telling you, with information and technology, we are in a world of hurt right now because it's so much. After these years I've been on this earth, I don't believe nothing, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't believe nothing. I done seen people on internet dead and they ain't dead. I done seen a lot of stuff. I ain't even gonna name stuff because I don't want to get all controversial with stuff. But I don't believe nothing, man. I don't care what they say. I don't care who they say when they say, now we got Busby or whatever his name, Aldrich. He's saying we ain't never been on the moon. I mean, all these things that before you kick out of here, I just been lied to. I just been lied to. And we continue to be lied to. And it's getting worse. To me, it's getting worse. And now we got artificial intelligence is artificially lying to a lot of stuff. Creating imageries, creating stuff, people dead and gone, and they still look like they're alive. They still moving around. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. And my question is, I'm going to be like a child, because the great book said we need to be like a child and be eager to learn and find out and ask questions and search for truth. Because that's what we're going to have to spend more time. We got so much information out here, but we're going to have to be able to search for truth, because some stuff ain't mathing, y'all. And you shouldn't have to do algebra and trigonometry and stuff to just do basic stuff, fam. Because stuff ain't making no sense. And there's more and more stuff being spewed out. Every single minute, every single hour. Eco, maybe buddy has a nuke suit gas. All right. Okay. He got a nuke suit on. Right? All right. You did it. Thank you for the super chat. Because super chat, I'm going to go down there. You're in a bunker. Explosion happened. You seal tight. You got enough air. You got enough water. It's been however many days. And you say, I need to crack the seal. So let's put on my suit. Everybody put on your suits. If anybody's still living now in the bunker. They put on the suit. They gear up. Now, what you said they got? Nuke suit. Gas mask and all. Okay. Whatever all is, that's mighty broad. Whatever it is, they put it all on and they crack the seal. My question is, after a nuke comes, does it burn? Is it acidy? How intense is the sun after a nuke when there's nothing to reflect the sun no more? I'm would, like, if I didn't have no trees within the expansion of 150 miles, and I'm being real lenient because a nuke gonna destroy more than, and there's nothing here. I don't know if y'all ever been after a hurricane has came or a tornado came, with all the trees stripped and everything. It's extremely hot. Now I hope this nuke suit ain't gonna dehydrate this cat. I hope it got a cooler in there. I don't know what's powering it for all that period of time. And I hope they can drink some, because when they get ready to drink, I don't know how they're going to drink, whatever they're going to drink. But we're going to go with the nuke suit. Walk out the nuke suit. You walk out of there. All the security you had is now flushed into your bunker. So you can't eat nothing that's still down there. Can't drink nothing that's still down there. You can't go walk down to the lake that's down there and drink. Where the animals at? I don't see no animals. I don't see nothing. Poof. Alliteration. And I gotta go take a dump, or I gotta pee, or I'm thirsty. I'm getting dehydrated in this suit. Because I'm in Florida. And that sounds hot. I don't know where you from. I don't know what time of the year the nuke will hit, but I'm from Florida. And with me, that suit sound heavy. It sound hot. It sound like I'm gonna be sweating. It sound like I'm dehydrated if I don't hydrate. And I don't know how I'm gonna give myself some water. I don't know how I'm gonna eat. I guess I defecate or urinate in the suit because I can't take it off. If I take it off, I'm scarred. I can't go back in the bunker. I'm scarred. Help me to understand it. I ain't the smartest cat, but I'm trying to understand what I'm prepping for, fam. What am I prepping for? I'm just trying to get this understanding. Where he gonna get oxygen refill from? I tell you, Barnes Healthcare ain't gonna be rolling around. I tell you, Oxygen 911 ain't gonna be coming around. Nobody was outside, and it was great. Oh yeah, I enjoyed it too. I needed my sunlight, nature. I feel you, nature. I'm talking about. We had the roads to ourselves. It was a good time, and Walmart was the best shopping experience during 2020 that I've ever had. That's my point, Eco. I'm totally agreeing with you. The rich think they gonna run to the bunkers after they destroy the world, but they won't even. You just summed that thing up, my friend. You're living for what? This is the crazy thing. Do you think the rich wash their car? You think the rich put gas in their vehicle? You think some of the rich could even put gas in a vehicle? I know it's always outlanders, but these filthy rich people, if you can't even check out at a gas station, know which gas to put in your car, what in the heck do you think you're going to be able to make it when can't nobody do nothing for you? Can't nobody help you. Can't nobody do this for you. You ain't got the knowledge, and the other people are beneath you. You ain't smart enough to put Jim Joe or Sue Ann down there, somebody who got more sense on survival with you, because you all, this is my family, I'm going to take care of this. Matter of fact, you can barely move. You can't run. You can't run good. You can't fight good. Your endurance level ain't worth nothing. Really can't cook too good. You don't even understand rations. You don't even understand how to split a hot dog up in one hot dog for 2 days. You wouldn't even know how to do that. Most of you probably hadn't fasted. If you have fasted, it was in a spa or in a treatment center, in a detox center, where it was controlled, where they were feeding you IV and they were massaging your left toe and your right toe. Let me tell you, fam, if we really just pay attention and really just look, so that's why I'm saying it all go back to this. All of this stuff are just hype and lies to get people disoriented, to get them fighting amongst each other, to get them disoriented, because they know if they screw up, they screwed. That's why I'm keep saying, ask questions, fam. Stop going for the okie doke. A lot of this stuff is to create dissension, to handle the peasants, population control, a lot of other stuff. It's not my problem. It's almost like this. Oh, them people down there, they just wild. That's why I don't go down there. They do all kinds of stuff to each other. They just do this, they do that. Now imagine if you super rich and you can go to whatever planet you want to go to, you can go whatever portion or corner of this earth you want to at the flick of a snap of a finger. You don't worry about people. I don't know why people invest so much in people that don't give a flicking flip about you, period. And then you want them to control your social. needs, your social wants. I don't ask for nothing and I don't want nothing because I don't expect nothing. Take it away. Take it all away. You're taking it anyway. So I don't know. Y'all still talk to me. I'm finna bring this thing to a close because I know I've been on here long enough. And what we got, Doug? A nuclear fallout would take decades. Pop, see, there you go with these timelines again. God, dog. Now I got decades before I can crack the hatch. So maybe you're right, family man, 30 years. So I need to build a bunker, dig a hole in the ground, fortify this bunker, make sure that can't nothing cave in, waterproof it, can't no water come in, can't no bugs, insects, airtight. And then I gotta have enough air, enough water, enough energy. That's a lot. Enough food for not 30 days, but decades. Y'all see where I'm going, fam? You see how we look silly? And I'm not saying it to be hurtful, but some of these people, this dude ain't got a lot, but he's putting a lot in the ground. And my thing is, bruh, you're going to be in the ground eventually. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. You're going to have a good old bunker in the ground eventually. But use your resources up here to take care of what you can control. Because there's some stuff in life you can't control. And just come to the conclusion and the realization that you can't control some stuff. You can do the best you can. But somewhere you got to have that faith. Somewhere you got to have that hope. Somewhere you got to understand that we are corruptible. And all good things must count to the end. I'm totally agreeing with you, sir. Bunkers won't save you. It won't save you. It won't save you. It might preserve you for a period of time. It might. Because when the last time you got hit with a nuke? When y'all raise your hand, you got hit with a nuke last week. Hold your hand up high if you got hit with a nuke. We ain't talking about no 1950s nuke. We talking about a 25 nuke. When last time? Last week, 2 weeks, last year? Did you get hit with a 2025 nuke? You think them nukes hidden like they hit back in the 50s? And I just, it's some things that don't make any sense. From swimming with sharks to open wounds out there in the water to being buried in the ground and waiting to crack that seal. Just some stuff just don't make any sense. It don't add up. Electronic magnetic pulse, it fries all electronics, including the circuits and transistors. It's the most likely massive terrorist attack. Suitcase EMP or is it all or AI most undetectable and cost $50K. Y'all help me not to make this up. I can't make this stuff up. Y'all help me not to make this up. So how many Ks do I need? Now remember, everything wiped out, right? Think about this. If everything is wiped out and I got my stuff in the case and I can't plug the shit in, I can't plug it in. What's the point of having it? I ain't got no way to charge it because everything else is fried. Because I can't put everything in there. I'm gonna put my what is that? I forgot the name of that thing. EcoFlow. That's gonna be more than $50,000 case there. That's gonna be more than a suitcase. Because in order to power everything, I'm gonna need some real power. Now I'm still trying to understand how does that eat. Now, I ain't as slow as y'all think I am either. Now, let me say this. After high school, I did go to technical school for electronics. I do know what diodes, I do know what resistors, I know how they work. I know certain things are conductive and some stuff are they got capacitors. I understand a few things, right? but I understand that everything has to be charged. And I also understand the ground and what ground does. Grounding transfers all of that energy. I have had some cheap shoes working on cars in the rain, and they took in a little water when it's raining. And I have touched a battery or two in my life. And I understand the upliftment that you can experience not being grounded. So I'm still trying to understand. Something is going to go poof. And I've seen them shows and the movies where it looks like a sonic boom, and you can see the like when the aircraft flies around and you see that sonic boom and you see them waves faster than sound. I seen that. But I'm still asking you this question. When your heart start beating and they call the ambulance, or you at a place and your heart start beating and they reach into the wall and pull out this little thing and they rub it together and then they put it on your chest. What is that? Because what does it take to get that heart to get moving? Current. Take a current, right? If you ain't in that black bag, you can't get in that black bag. And do we get a warning when it's going to happen? Oh, I think about 10 o'clock, we finna hit y'all up with this EMP right here. Yeah, we're going to hit you up by 10 o'clock. By 10:02, I'm running a little bit late. By 10:02, we're going to hit you with this, okay? And when we hit you with this, get in your black suitcase and get in your bag and mount up and put everything you can in them $50,000 case bags. Get in there. With oxygen, water, food, and will this EMP be 1 second, 10 seconds, 15 minutes, an hour, a day, a month? Or will it just happen in 1 second? Raise your hand if you had an EMP to hit you last week. Raise your hand. I'll show a hand. Let me tell you, fam. I'm gonna leave that up to you. I ain't gonna tell you nothing. I'm just leave you with some thoughts. And I don't want you to get slow like me. I don't want you to get slow like me. But a lot of this starting to sound like Y2K, the Mayan calendar. It's starting to sound like a lot of stuff that I've heard so many times and lived through it. And I mean, to each his own, you know. Money meant to be spent. Money was meant to be spent. It's your money, you work for, you do whatever you got to. All right. I'm staying until I lose my seat. I'm working in a bad area. I appreciate you staying. You ain't got to stay for long because I'm finna get out of here, y'all. I mess with y'all long enough. Little house on the Perry day. What? Be rich. You ain't gonna have no little house on the Perry. That EMP come? Okay. Be rich. You know I'm finna mess with that. EMP come. I couldn't get in the suitcase. I'm out here. Sonic boom come. Poof. Hopefully there'll be two sonic booms, one to put me down and the other one to get me back up. And if it get me back up, stuff gonna be fried, right? Anything electronic base or electrical base is gonna be fried. So heart ain't gonna be worth too much. You know, my arteries and none of that ain't gonna be worth too much. I don't think. Brain ain't gonna be worth too much when the heart gone, you know. I need it to just make sense to me. I just need it to make sense to me. It's kind of like when I go to the tag office and I give them $50 or $100 and they give me a little sticker, a little sheet of paper. That don't make sense to me. I gotta do it, but it don't make sense to me. Help me to understand what is this $50 or this $100 for a sticker, and this same person just got a sticker just like mine. They paid $30 for it. I don't understand it. Okay, I understand they veteran. I understand this person did this or did that. Okay, they get a discount. But I don't understand why the sticker costs $50 or $100. I don't understand why a small sticker, a little bit bigger than a stamp, costs $50. I don't understand it. Because technology should make things cheaper. If technology make things cheaper, why am I paying more? Why does it keep going up? If you're telling me technology is making stuff cheaper, and you used to give me a whole plate, now you don't give me a whole plate. Now you give me a sticker, and you tell me to put that sticker on top of the plate that I bought before. There's some stuff that just don't make any sense to me. Let's see. Who we got right here? Can't get up there. Let's see. Trying to get up in the chat. You won't let me. Internet going slow. I'm with you. I don't want to be locked up in nothing. No sun, no birds, no trees. I can't see who you are because I can't scroll up. But yeah, I feel you. I don't want them lifestyle like that. He in the middle of the sun, so I'm curious how long that laptop is gonna last. Oh, excuse me, Miss Gigi. Let me let you know something like this. I have my Gulu charging, and it is at 81%, and it's powering my thing. All right, let me go. Gigi told me to do something. I better listen. Jump to the end. Let's see. I'm way behind. Oh man, I ain't know I'm that far behind. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, Eco, we get it. You don't know anything about EP, but please don't insult the intelligence of people that are more educated on top. I'm not trying to insult. Let me tell you, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to learn, but then at the same time, I still don't understand how that works. You done made me. Okay, all right. Yeah. Well, I mean, my thing is, man, like I said, my intention ain't never to insult nobody, and I apologize. That's the way it came off. It's not that, but that's how I learn. And you might not know it, but that's how I learn. I don't know if you got kids or anything, but kids, they keep saying why. They don't do that just to be annoying, but they try to get to the root to get an understanding. And that's all I hope we doing. Hope we living our best life. I'm finna bring this to a close. And y'all stay well, stay blessed, and don't forget to keep on growing. Grow. Y'all take care. Stay well, y'all.